Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm looking for new energies and hopefully positive energies for Pisces. As you know, this will not resonate with everyone, but I hope to reach the majority. And this is for the 5-card spread for Pisces. Like I said, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Split shuffle these very delicate cards. Got these, just got these, but they're already out of print. But they're making different ones, but they won't have that halo effect. Let's see what the beginning energy is for Pisces. Doesn't want to get up. Come up. Come on. 10 of water in reverse. Okay, incoming energy. You feel like you're not getting your happily ever after. It's not that it's not coming. These are feelings. You're just feeling like, will I ever be content in life when it comes to love, my emotions, my family, whatever. Things that you care about. 5 of Air in the past situation. 5 of Air is the 5 of Swords. Maybe a bitter argument for some of you. Maybe you felt like someone was treating you wrong, you know, with the 5 of Swords. Maybe you feel a little defeated, you know, in some way. Maybe people around you feel a little defeated. That's the 5 of Swords in the past position. Obstacle. Trying to put an end to a situation, whether it be negativity, fighting, you know, situations that were negative at work, maybe a love situation. But the obstacle is to put it to rest, you know, trying to put it to rest and, you know, more or less raise something else up in your life in some way. I'll clarify these. You know, once I clarify, it does change the story up or makes it really interesting. Plus, I'm giving you a love reading, so, you know, stick with me. Current environment, your luck is going to change, okay? Okay, Pisces, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that a pretty card? That's why I got these cards. But like I said, they're out of print now. I don't even know if this person has anymore. It's in my description of who they are. But it's the 8th House Tarot. But this is the Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune, you know, luck is changing, okay? Currently, the luck is going to change. Doesn't feel like it is, but it is. But it's coming towards you, 7 of Air. Okay, someone you were dealing with was kind of sneaky and underhanded. And maybe you saw it. You saw it for what it is. You know, things on the outside with the 7 of Swords. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be totally a situation in your life in general, but it has to do employment, money, you know, career, anything like that. In the end, you got the King of Water. This is you taking on your own power. For some of you, you could be dealing with another water sign with a lot of fire in their chart also. But it's someone who has their crown on, they got their emotions together, maybe because their luck is changing. Even though I do see you suffer some where someone was arguing with you or there was some, you know, some kind of conflict. And maybe you saw things for what they are, someone or a situation being underhanded. Let me go ahead and clarify with these cards. Like I said, I'm going to give you a love reading also. We got to go back to the beginning to find out more information of that 5 of Swords energy for you Pisces. It's a harsh energy. I'm not going to lie to you, you know. Sometimes if it's with a person, you got to be careful. Because it could cause like a conflict, a serious conflict where one is defeated and the other wins, you know. Sometimes it get a little physical, so you got to be careful of that. So the 5 of Swords, I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 2 cards, please. Maybe someone overindulged a little. Could have to do with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be male or female, okay? Could have an Aries type vibe to it, but it could be any fire sign actually. But maybe, you know, you celebrated with this person at one time or situation, you know. Maybe you celebrated the situation, you enjoyed it, but something came to where, like I said, there may have been some strife in there, some serious strife. Obstacle, you're trying to put maybe something to rest. Maybe you don't want to resurrect something. Maybe you want it over. Maybe you're trying to avoid something from being over because it's in the obstacle position. I need 2 cards for the cards of rebirth and generation, you know, regeneration, excuse me. 2 cards, please. It's a Scorpio type energy. I need 2 cards, please. It's the obstacle for Pisces. Trying to come out of disappointment from something that came to an end, and that you're trying to come out from not having enough finances and from feeling like you're neglected, neglected in some way. Current environment, the Wheel of Fortune is a great card. It's one of the best cards, and it's also a major arcana, so it's going to it really is most likely going to happen for a lot of you. Your luck will change. So the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is the current environment. I need 2 cards, please. Walking away from the Queen of Pentacles energy or something not stable. Okay? Walking away from something not stable, and your fortune will change. If you walk away from negativity and things that are bringing you down, strife, conflict, it don't matter. If this, or someone being like doing something a little under the radar, they think they're doing something under the radar, and you see it anyway. You may if you walk away from instability, your fortune will change quite a bit. Okay. Outside influences, what is coming towards you or causing all this, is the 7 of Air. Like I said, as someone trying to sneak off or doing something kind of underhanded, but you see it. They think they're getting away with it, but you see it. So the 7 of Swords. I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces. Could have a lot to do with the air energy. Could have to do with an air sign or something that is straight to the point, straightforward, with a lot of energy, with a Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords, like I said, can be male or female. And you may decide not to make a decision on this person at all because you feel like, or the situation around it, because you feel like it's not trustworthy. Okay? So you're not going to make a decision on them, but you are going to make a decision on yourself to walk away from, like I said, instability. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, but I feel like, it could be, like I said, stability in general. Like I said, that could be also male or female, but it's saying to walk away from instability so you can have good fortune again. And you will have good fortune if you do that. It's telling you this. In the end, the King of Water has their crown back on. They have everything in check. They have their emotions in check, and they roll well, okay? So the King of Water, male or female. I need 2 cards, please, for the ending energy, and then I'll give you a love reading. 2 cards, please. Yeah, you're regaining something that was unstable, and you're moving on from troubled waters. The ending energy has the Queen of Cups. That also could be your energy, but I think it has to do with a water type situation of emotions being where you have to walk away. You must walk away or go away, and that may tug at your heartstrings a little. But if you do it, your fortune will change and you regain your crown, okay? Even though you may not feel that way, because I did see the 10 of Cups in reverse, where if someone feels like they will never get their emotional wishes again, or overall emotional love in their life, or, contentment. But I do see you moving on for troubled waters. You may take a little bit longer, but, I should say, but I do see your luck changing. I do see you foreseeing things for how they are with somebody on the outside, coming in, and you're not going to make a decision towards them, okay? But you need to make a decision towards yourself, is what it's saying. And I'll give you a love reading, because this could have to do with work, like I said, career, money, family, anything like that. So now I'm going to do 3 cards for the love reading. The love cards of the angel love cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And there's something about love for Pisces. Something about love for Pisces. This could be the one. I'm getting this a lot in the past. Getting to know each other. And keep an open mind. This could be so. I don't think this has a lot to do with this, but it could. You're going to meet somebody, and you can do a pick a pile if you want, but I do bring them all together. I can't help it. It's just the way I read. But if you want to pick a pile, you feel like something's drawn to you, you go ahead toward that energy. But you, in this section, this could be the person you're going to be dealing with. Really, and I've been getting this card for a few of the signs, so look, you may want to check out some of the signs. I don't remember what they are. I don't hold on to these energies after I read them. But a couple of the signs got this, so some of you may want to check out the ending readings on some of them to see if, it's the same sign you're interested in, but this could be the one. The second section, or second energy, is getting to know the other person very well first before you leap into it. Because right now, I feel a lot of Pisces are not trusting. Actually, a lot of signs aren't trusting because the energies are a little bit off. But realize that your luck is changing. But get to know the person so you can relax. And keep an open mind. They will be different from what you're used to. Okay, they're not going to be the kind of person you're usually attracted to. That is the key here. If you're searching or wondering who it could be, it's not the usual type person you're attracted to, like I said. Now I get 3 cards from the angel answers to find out what's going on. Like I said, at the end I'll bring these together, but I need 3 cards from the angel answers for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards for love, clarification about these situations, or more information for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards, please. Forgiveness. This could be the one, and forgiveness. So maybe you already know this person, because then sometimes in the first section it is like a sort of a past, but it doesn't have to be. But this person may have slighted you. You may have felt offended. They may have hurt your feelings. So this person, that could be the one, maybe forgiveness is at hand, or maybe they need to forgive you in some way. Abundance. Get to know each other. When you get to know this person, you'll find out they are worth the effort. They will bring in abundance for you, okay? A year from now. So a year from now, something's going to be totally different with who you're going to be meeting up with. And maybe, like I said, you already know them because I see forgiveness here. But this person is very unique and very, very, like I said, different from what you're used to. Now I'm going to pull a twin flame card. It may relate to these, or maybe a totally different energy that I'm bringing out, because sometimes it does. It's kind of hard to read sometimes, but sometimes it's easy. But I need 3 cards for the twin flame. I'm going to put them in each section. Like I said, we'll bring it together later. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. New energies and hopefully positive energies when it comes to their twin flames. What do they need to know about their twin flame? This person still loves you. This person, it could be the one that wants forgiveness, or, you want forgiveness from. This person, if they did offend you, get to know them, because if they offended you, because, I said I wouldn't go back to this still. I wouldn't bring it together to the end, but sometimes you got to go back, but, see the other cards. It says, don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So get to know the person. Something happened in their lives that made them act up or change the situation with them. If you get to know them, you'll find out more information, and abundance will come into the relationship. This person, keep an open mind a year from now. The reason why they were acting the way they did, they got a little spooked, okay, about the relationship, about the closeness they had with you. They didn't know how to react towards how they felt towards you. So they got a little spooked, and they tried to run a little, but they do care about you. They still love you. They want forgiveness. They don't even understand why they did it themselves. So they're saying, please, it's not you, it's me. I got spooked. Please keep an open mind. This person is very unique. And they always come back to thinking about you, no matter what. So you have dealt with some pretty harsh issues in the past. You got in arguments, maybe, fighting. Maybe the obstacle is maybe to end something or not to end something, revise something, relive something, resurrect something. That's because that's the obstacle. It could be anything. What is you're fighting with. But you want to come out of feeling disappointed. You want to come out of not having enough. But your luck is changing. You are walking away from negativity and insecurities, and you see things for how they are, whether someone's deceptive, and you saw that maybe it is connected with this where you feel like they've done something underhanded, but this person is telling you know that, you know, it definitely is them. But you get your crown back and you do move on from a troubling situation. Could have to do with the Knight of Pentacles again, because that's in reverse. Someone that is feeling real insecure in their lives and themselves, male or female, okay? So I do feel like someone made a little bit of a blip with a relationship with you. If you haven't met this person yet, because we're all in a different timeline, not everybody's going to have the same relationship at the same time, but the energy is going to close in for all of you or most of you, where you're going to find someone that is the one, okay? But remember, get to know them, because they have a personality that's a little bit unusual, like I said, and they may even look a little different than what you're used to. But they got spooked, you know, they've been, maybe they had that Seven of Swords in their energy in their lives where people were deceptive towards them, and they got a little spooked, and maybe they tried to walk away. Or maybe you don't realize why they walked away or why they're acting the way they are, which is unusual for them, you know, that they're unusual. Whatever they're doing is different, and you're just not understanding is what it is. But I do see you regrouping. I do see your energy and your luck changing with this situation. And with love, just remember, keep an open mind. They are a little different. They get a little spooked. They're going to be a little exotic, you know, eccentric, you know. You will get to know them, okay? So I'm going to let you go. I will talk to you later, Pisces. Bye.